The relationship between former US President Donald Trump and Syrian President Bashar al-Assad is a fascinating subject, marked by fluctuating attitudes, geopolitical implications, and moral considerations. Over the years, their interaction has highlighted the complexities of US foreign policy in the Middle East, especially amid the ongoing Syrian civil war. Initially, Trump's stance on Assad was somewhat ambiguous. During the 2016 presidential campaign, he expressed unconventional views by suggesting that the US might be better off with Assad remaining in power, contrasting sharply with the previous Obama administration's calls for regime change. Trump's preference for stability over democracy led some to speculate that he might consider Assad a lesser evil in a region fraught with extremist groups. However, this view shifted dramatically in April 2017 after a chemical weapons attack in Khan Sheikhoun, which was attributed to Assad's forces. The attack resulted in the deaths of dozens of civilians, sparking outrage from the international community. In response, Trump ordered a missile strike on a Syrian airbase, marking one of his administration's most significant military actions. This decisive response reflected a stark contrast to Trump's earlier rhetoric. The strike was characterized as both a moral obligation to protect innocent lives and a strategic move to deter further chemical attacks. This moment underscored the complexities of Trump's foreign policy, balancing moral imperatives with strategic calculations. Following the missile strikes, the Trump administration continued to navigate a diplomatic tightrope regarding Assad. While condemning his brutal tactics, the US also focused on defeating ISIS, complicating its stance toward the Assad regime. Trump voiced a desire to withdraw US troops from Syria, emphasizing an America-first approach that prioritized avoiding entanglements in long-term conflicts. This led to questions about the role of US military presence in the region and how it aligned with humanitarian concerns. As Trump's presidency came to a close, the implications of his decisions regarding Assad and Syria continued to resonate. While he may not have achieved a clear policy victory or resolution concerning Assad's future, his administration's actions significantly impacted how the US engaged with authoritarian regimes. This created a nuanced narrative where moral considerations, geopolitical strategies, and domestic political pressures intertwined. In 2021, post-Trump, the Biden administration took a different approach, re-evaluating US policy in Syria as part of a broader strategy to address authoritarianism and human rights violations globally. The question of Assad's legitimacy and the conditions for US engagement remain contentious topics in American foreign policy. In conclusion, the relationship between Trump and Assad was characterized by initial ambiguity, a dramatic turning point with military implications and ongoing complexities in US foreign policy. As global dynamics continue to evolve, the legacy of this relationship serves as an important case study in understanding the challenges of navigating moral, strategic, and geopolitical considerations in international relations.